name is Shazonay, and please excuse my background. Today I am filming in my unfinished kitchen because it had the best lighting. It has a big, nice open window, so I figured this would be a perfect spot to film because I have a desk right in front of me to keep everything. Just the background is not pretty. But anyways, today I am finally getting around to filming my EMPTIES video. I've been talking about EMPTIES videos. I've been going over products I've mentioned that I have in the EMPTIES video, and I just keep forgetting to record it. So I was actually just watching YouTube and literally had nothing to do with an EMPTIES video, and I'm like, I need to film my EMPTIES video, so I stopped what I was doing. Teeth check. I stopped what I was doing, and now I'm filming my EMPTIES video. So if you're curious to see what kind of products I've used up and whether or not I'd repurchase them, then please keep watching. It'll tell me if I have lipstick on my teeth, right? Right. Okay, I have a whole bunch of products in front of me, so I'm just going to grab, I guess, from left to right. So the first empty is actually something I've already repurchased, and it's Victoria's Secret Very Sexy Perfume. Now, some people don't like this perfume, but I love this perfume for date night or for if I'm going out to a club. Like, it's just a really sexy and sophisticated smell to me, and I love it. I've never purchased like the big full-size bottle. These are always like the $10 mini sample bottles, but they last me so long because I don't use this every single day because it is such a strong and oh my gosh, a strong and sexy smell that I don't feel like I can get away with it every single day. Next empty is so close to being empty, and is my Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio concealer. I did a whole review video about this months ago. I can't even tell you when, but I loved that concealer then, and I love this concealer now. Currently, I'm trying Benefit's Boing Concealer, which I'm liking, but it's not like, wow, this is holy grail concealer. So I'm still in a search for a really, really good concealer that doesn't crease or anything, but this was a really good full coverage concealer, which I really like. So I don't know if I would repurchase it simply because I'm just looking for that holy grail concealer, but this was definitely like a great concealer when I was using it. Now, this is a bad boy I haven't seen in a long time, and when I was going through my makeup collection, seeing what was almost empty or seeing things that I've replaced recently, this bad boy jumped out at me, and it's Maybelline's Eye Studio Gel Liner, and it comes in this little tiny tub, I guess you would call it, and the cap screws right off, so that's what it looks like. So as you see, it's pretty much, it's dried up. It's really dried up. It's hit the bottom. I won't be able to use this one anymore. Now, would I repurchase it? Again, alright, let's go into detail about this. This is a great product. It's a great gel liner, but I've been obsessed with liquid liner right now, and what I used to do is actually use the liquid liner that I'm going to show you. I used to use the brush of it and dip it into the gel because I love the brush so much. I dipped it into the gel and I would use my eyeliner. This stuff stayed on for like ever. You'd have to use like a makeup product to get it complete, makeup remover to get it completely off, but to me that was such a good thing. I hate eyeliners, and sometimes I'll sleep in my makeup. I know that's not a good thing, but it's kind of beneficial to see if an eyeliner is gonna work or not, because if I do my wing eyeliner the day before and I go to bed and I wake up and it's all washed off, to me that's not a good sign for an eyeliner, and kind of gives me a little nudge that this might not be a great eyeliner. This stuff did not budge. I could go to sleep and wake up and my eyeliner would be done because it was from the night before, and obviously I'm not getting into like that's a good thing to do, blah blah blah, and don't save time doing it that way. But it was a great indicator to me that this stuff would stay on. It wouldn't smear. It never smeared. It was just such a great eyeliner. But just specifically because I'm using gel liner right now, I don't know if I'll purchase this at least right away. Who knows? I might go back and get a kick into gel again. Now the next product I know you have seen, actually I don't think you have, this is the second time I've lost my June Birchbox unboxing video, and I don't know why. It's like a cursed video, it really is. It just doesn't want me to upload it. But this was, actually no, I think this was from May. The whole June Birchbox thing was true, but I think this was from May. It was Marcel's Hydra C 24-Hour Energizing Hydrating Gel. And I had explained when I unboxed May's Birchbox that I was in the market for a good face moisturizer, and I never thought about using a gel as a face moisturizer. And ironically, I got one in the mail like 2 days after I started my search for a good moisturizer, and I love this thing. I think the retail price for the full size was $32. I could be a couple dollars off, but I am 99.9% sure that was the price. Maybe some cents, but I think it was in that 32 range. But I loved this. It hydrated my face. The only reason I don't have the full size right now is just because I keep forgetting to go on Birchbox's website and order this. But it's an incredible hydrator. So if you're looking for a relatively cheap but not necessarily drugstore a drugstore moisturizer, then I would highly recommend checking out this one from Marcel. Another one of my empties is Pantene Styler's Anti-Humidity Hairspray Maximum Hold in the number 4. Now, I've had several bottles of these, and I think it was because someone gave them to me. I really think that someone worked in like a company that sold Pantene and stuff, and low battery, okay. And had a whole bunch and gave me a bunch of bottles. I probably won't repurchase this when I run out completely. Wow, my extensions are real thin, aren't they? When I run out completely, just because I like to tease my hair, and this just didn't hold my hair. Like, my hair would fall after a while, and I like big, voluminous, not alien looking hair. Oh my god. Can we just ignore that just happened? I like big voluminous hair, and this just does not hold my hair up. It really doesn't. I'm just not impressed with this hairspray. I use it because, not for nothing, it's the only hairspray that I have right now, but ouch. That really hurt. Ow. And it hurt me. The next product I'm going to talk about is a repurchase already, and it's the Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's the original formula. You can get this at, I've seen it at CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, pretty much any drugstore that you could find, like drugstore type makeup there. This is always where like the lashes are, at least the stores where I live. But I've always tried different translucent powders. I've tried drugstore, I've tried high-end, and for some reason I just keep gravitating back toward this face powder. And my mom even said she used to use this as a kid, and my grandmother said that she used to use this when she was younger. So if people have been using it for that long and they're still selling it in the store and people are still using it, I definitely think there's something special about this face powder. So that one. Now, you can see that this is almost empty, but the only thing in here is actually, I got really bad chills because my foot scraped against the ground and made like an awful noise. But it's actually baby oil in here because I'm totally out of my jojoba oil, which I use as a night moisturizer and I use as a makeup remover. But I'm totally out, so I kind of just used the rest of my baby oil, which, oh goodness, that was wet, which was another empties of mine. It was kind of my backup face makeup remover until I get jojoba oil back, but I just put it in this bottle because it's just a lot easier to dispense and it's not as messy. But the jojoba oil I will always repurchase. So speaking of the baby oil, not only do I use it as a makeup remover, only really if I don't have my jojoba oil, but this is an incredible shaving cream alternative. I had posted on my personal Facebook a couple days ago about the secret to getting silky soft legs, and I had posted something very similar to this that said, shave your legs first, just like soak your legs, you know what I mean, for 5 minutes. Shave them, just don't be picky about it, just shave them. then exfoliate them. So you can use a body, you know, a body exfoliator, just a very soft exfoliator. It doesn't have to be an intense exfoliant. Rinse that off, then lather your legs in baby oil and shave with the baby oil still on, and oh my god, it's like your legs are wrapped in silk. It is so nice. So I shared that beauty tip on my Facebook to my families and friends, so I'm going to share that with you guys too, but that is most definitely a favorite or an empty that I am going to repurchase. You can also use baby gel if you don't want to use the oil. But my next favorite is from Clean and Clear, and it's the Morning Burst Fruit Infusions Purifying Cleanser. It's oil-free. It's made with real mandarin orange. So, of course, if you have issues with orange, and I think there's a strawberry version as well, just make sure you read the label and so you don't have any allergic reaction to it. Now, this isn't like my die-hard, wow, this keeps my skin clear, but it's really nice smelling, and it's just kind of cooling. It's just a really nice way to wake up in the morning by just wetting your face with some cool water and then washing it with this. So once again, another empty I will be repurchasing. I have so many empties. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Oh, okay. My next empty, which I've also already repurchased, this is the empty bottle, however, is my 3-minute Miracle Moist. This stuff is awesome. I've always loved Aussie, and this is like, it's a deep moisturizer, but I kind of use it as a hair mask. I use it maybe once a week, and recently I got one from Lush, which I'm also trying and seeing which one I like better. But for a drugstore deep moisturizer, this stuff is amazing. It leaves your hair so silky and so soft, and not for nothing, it smells so good. So I definitely am going to make sure I keep repurchasing this. I have 2 foundations I'm almost out of. They're not quite empty, but empty enough where I need to start considering to buy them again. The first one is MAC Studio Sculpt in NC20. This is probably like my 5th tube of these, and not for nothing, I've been using this ever since high school, and I've been out for 4 years. So maybe once a year I have to repurchase this, so it does last a really, really long time. But it's definitely a full coverage foundation. So if you don't like the feel of a full coverage foundation or heavy foundation, you won't like this. But I love it because I think it gives my face such a flawless finish. And since we're speaking of foundations, I've been pairing that MAC one with this flower one I got from the drugstore not long ago, because it was like a new brand in my store. I wanted to give it a try. And I love this foundation. It's from Flower, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm starting to run out of it. I don't know exactly how much is left, but oh, I can kind of see through the bottom. So I'm really, really, really low on this stuff. I got it in LF3, so it's a bit lighter than the NC20. And I think mixing them gives me a perfect shade. But what I love about this foundation is that it has a pump. It is any foundation with a pump, you are more than welcome in my collection. Another empties of mine, which I have repurchased, so this is actually the repurchase bottle because I forgot to save the empty one, but it's just a Secret Clear Gel Scent Expressions. This one is so very summerberry, and I don't remember if the other deodorant was necessarily the same scent, but I love the Secret Gel ones. I know there's a lot of controversy over organic deodorants versus spray deodorants versus gel deodorants versus whatever deodorants, but I love this one. I think it works. I don't have to put on deodorant every single day, and if I'm stinking a little bit, you put a little bit on and you're good to go. So already have repurchased this and will probably repurchase it again. 3 more to go. You guys have seen in my vlogs that I've been putting up that I ran out of my the Pore Professional by Benefit Pore Filler. What's it actually called? Pro Balm. I don't know. It's just, it's a primer basically. So I put this on right after my moisturizer every single day to prime my face for makeup. And this just reduces the size of your pores like instantly. Right in front of your eyes, you can see your pores sink. And I have especially large pores right here and on my chin and on my nose. On the tip of my nose is where I get the biggest pores, and they're really embarrassing. Like, you know, I do whatever I can to reduce my pore size, but until I can find a miracle serum to help my pore size, this is definitely a holy grail of mine. I ran out of this, this lip liner, which I have never heard of the brand before. It's called Palladio, and it's an herbal lip liner. It's waterproof, retractable, and it's in the color raspberry. Now, if you can get your hands on one of these lip liners, I promise you, you will not regret it. It is such a creamy consistency. It dries matte and a little bit dry, which to me that is perfectly fine. I feel like my lipsticks stay on much longer when I use this one. And it's like I said, it's creamy when you put it on, but then it'll dry matte, as if with the MAC ones, they just kind of go on dry, and I find them at least a little bit hard to you know, color in my lips and stuff without actually hurting my lips, but this stuff is incredible, and I'm going to have to go online to find more of these because I'm really bummed out that I'm running out. And my last empties was my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner, and it's from Hard Candy Walk the Line. You can, again, find this in any drugstore. I am a die-hard. I love this freaking thing so much, and I've been using this since high school, and I've tried many eyeliner, and I just keep gravitating toward this to the point of where if I see this in the store, I'm going to grab it, even if I have a full one at home, because it sells out so quickly, and if I'm caught without this, I'm lost. I'm totally lost. I can't do my eyeliner. I'll probably just do what I did today and throw on obnoxiously big eyelashes to make myself feel better. But I love this stuff. I'm going to give you a quick glimpse of the brush so you have an idea if you want to go and try it. But that's what the brush, not really showing. It has, like, if you turn it, it gets wider, and then on the side it's much thinner. And oh my god, this stuff is just life. It's life. That was really messy. That made it look like crap. I think this is the empty one. But I love this stuff. And this is the eyeliner that I was talking about, that I can go to sleep and wake up with it still being perfect on my eyes. I did a couple random swatches, but I love this stuff to death. So those are all my empties. I finally got around to recording, and I can't believe how many empties I actually had. So you saw the products that I've tried fully and want to repurchase, and you've seen products that I've tried fully that I don't want to repurchase. So if you have any, or if you've tried any of these products and like them or don't like them, please let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss any new videos. I'm on Instagram and Twitter, both as SJSNA, and until my next video, I'll see you next time. Bye guys!